Hi guys, this is Connie, back for some more Connie Reads Crenshaw. We're on chapter 43. About an hour later, our landlord came by our apartment. He had an envelope in his hand. He hugged my mom and shook my dad's hand, and said he wished things could be different. I knew what the paper was because I could see the words at the top. It said, "Final Eviction Notice," which meant we had to leave the apartment. My dad leaned against the wall. There wasn't anywhere to sit anymore. "Kids," he said, "looks like we're going to be taking a little drive." "To Grandma's?" asked Robin. "Not exactly," said my mom. She slammed a cupboard door shut. My dad knelt down next to Robin. He had to use his cane to keep steady. "We have to move, baby, but it will be fun. You'll see." Robin's eyes bored into me. "You told me it would be okay, Jax," she said. "You lied." "I didn't lie. I lied." "This isn't Jackson's fault, Robin," my mom said. "Don't blame him. Blame us." I didn't wait to hear any more. I ran to my room. Crenshaw was lying on my bed. I sat next to him, and when I buried my head in his fur, he didn't object. He purred loudly. I cried a little, but not much. There wasn't any point. Once I read a book called Why Cats Purr and Other Feline Mysteries. Turns out, nobody knows for sure why cats purr. It's surprising how much stuff adults don't know. We're only at a minute, so yeah. We'll add chapter 44 to this as well. At 4 that afternoon, Marisol came to the door. She was wearing flip-flops and flowered pajamas. She had the Goucher's dachshunds, Frank and Beans, with her. "Did you forget?" she asked. "You were supposed to meet me." I apologized and took Frank's leash. As we started down the sidewalk, I was surprised to see Crenshaw walking ahead of us. Not as surprised as I might have been a day or two ago, but still. There he was, gliding along, his hind legs doing the occasional cartwheel or handstand. I didn't know how to tell Marisol why we were leaving. I'd never told her about our money problems, although she may have guessed by the way I didn't offer her anything to eat when she came over, or by the way my clothes were always a little too small. I wasn't lying, exactly. It was more that I left out certain facts and focused on others. I didn't want to, of course. I liked facts, and so did Marisol, but sometimes facts were just too hard to share. I decided to tell Marisol something about a sick relative, about how we had to go take care of him, and how it was an all-of-a-sudden kind of thing. But just as I started to speak, Crenshaw leaned close and whispered in my ear, "The truth, Jackson." I squeezed my eyes shut and counted to 10, slowly. 10 seconds seemed the right amount of time for me to stop being crazy. I opened my eyes. Marisol was smiling at me. And then I told her everything. I told her about how worried I'd been and how hungry we were sometimes and how afraid I was about what might come next. We walked toward the school playground. Crenshaw strode ahead and rocketed down the tube slide. When he got to the bottom, he looked at me and nodded approvingly. And then, I don't know why, I told Marisol one more fact. I told her about Crenshaw. And that's the end of chapter 44. Be careful with that and enjoy, please and thank you, and I will see you for the next chapter or chapters installments. Have a great one. Bye.